ahead, son. Yep.
Whoa, good evening, everyone, and welcome to another show of Mr. Fred and Friends on the Freddy the Ref page. I'm your host, Fred Schultz, along with my co-host, Freddy Valente. And as you can see, our backdrop is a little bit different tonight.
These are all my jerseys. I won every single one of them. I just changed the last name because, I want to, I don't want to be,
he's making it a yawner right off the start here. We have got the honor of coming down here tonight and shooting at Field 1 live. Yes. Field 1, they make the force marker, which is, we're going to show you a little bit more of them as the show goes on. They're just absolutely fabulous. I mean, and put together very well. We were lucky enough to sit in the back today and watch Yosh work on some of these, and he's very meticulous. Him and Eric and Alex, they just have a terrific company going here, and we appreciate so much them letting us come down here and doing this. Am I right?
Yes.
So in a little while, we're going to drag out Mr. Eric Crandall and
Mr. Yosh Raw
and Alex. These are the three guys that run Field 1 and make it happen. And I got to tell you, I'm very, very happy that we're down here. What do you think, buddy?
I am ecstatic. This is awesome. I love being here. These guns are put together like here in this facility. I mean, it's not like it's being sent out to Taiwan or anything else like that. These guns are actually
built right here,
and we tested here.
Yeah, and that's what I was just going to say. We got to watch them build these things and take them in and test them. I mean, it's just absolutely outstanding. We appreciate it so much. We're going to bring them out in a little while, and we're going to let Eric and Yosh, and maybe we can drag Alex out here. You think? Maybe we'll see what happens. But yeah, we're going to have for sure. We're going to have Eric and
Alex Freddy.
Yeah, and we're going to have Eric and Yosh out here, and Yosh is going to run us through some of the stuff. And they also have a barrel setup that is just, I mean, it's incredible. I mean, the way it goes together and how smooth it all fits.
Yeah,
we've
actually shown the barrel kit before.
Yes, we have.
Eric on the show, he brought some barrel kits out. They are phenomenal. The way they interlock with each other. I mean, here it is right here. It's really cool. It's really, really cool.
Right on. And then we're also going to have Andy Starrett on in a little while, too. Andy is doing the Alley Foundation, and that is happening this coming Saturday, July 11th. Right. So, yeah, in Aurora, California. Aurora, Colorado. They both start with a C. I get confused, dude. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to have Andy on. Andy is he's a great guy. It's a great foundation. And I'm we're proud to be associated with it and helping him in any way that we absolutely can.
No,
and
it's funny because see what the folks don't realize is we can actually see Mr. Starrett in our green room, and it's funny because he just put up a jersey that kind of resembles something back here. So that's awesome.
It is. It absolutely is. And like I say, can't do enough for that foundation.
No.
And then hopefully we're going to drag Mr. Kevin Donaldson.
Oh, God.
Uncle Kevin out there. Kevin and I are working on putting an East-West game together here. And hopefully we'll be able to get that going. Yeah, we see you. Yeah, we see you, buddy.
Andy.
Yeah. Andy's Fred. He's sitting in our green room, and he's got some pretty good stuff that they're going to auction off. And we're going to let him throw it out there in a little while. It's going to be pretty cool. I start all my shows. I want to give my shout outs to some of my sponsors that I had that are terrific friends. And obviously Tim Schloss, Tiger Stripe Camouflage. Tim has a hell of a field in St. Louis, about 10 minutes from the airport there, guys. You get a chance, get out there. He's got 100 acres of fun. F-U-N. Get out there and try it out, man. It's terrific. I've been working on that all night. Yeah, I have.
All the way up here, he's been practicing.
I just had trouble. I just have trouble with the U. And also want to say hi. You can't really see the jacket over there, but I've got my Air America jacket there, which is obviously terrific. Mr. Dan Colby, Air America, which is now Immortal Air. Him and his son, John, run it. Actually, we have an Immortal Air tank right here. That is an Immortal Air tank right there, hooked onto this fabulous force marker.
Wow, Daryl is starting early.
Kevin Kent. Okay, this is from Daryl Trent to you, Kevin. Kevin can't come out on tonight. Oh, don't erase. I'm trying to read it.
I'm not. I'm putting it up for everybody to read.
Kevin can't come on tonight. The old age home is on lockdown.
Yeah, look where Kevin put it. You're starting early.
I love it, man. That's terrific. Oh, Daryl, I got to tell you, you haven't missed a step. Hope your leg's healing up too, by the way, too. So I'd like to get you out and play a little paintball here. I know you don't want to take me on because you whine every time I beat you, but we'll let that go. That's not a big deal.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Richard Wilcox.
But he's the one that has all the wanted posters of you.
He does have a lot of wanted posters of me too. And I got to admit, the third game at St. Louis was a quick game. It was very, very close. I won it by a hair, but the point is I got the big W. He got the big banana. So it all worked out for me.
Mark Gom sliding there anywhere?
No, Mark wasn't sliding on that one. Right. Yeah, I was that was just Daryl and I that time. Although there was quite a few celebrities there that day when we played too, and just like Youngblood said, he thinks that his team lost because of management. Management was Daryl. So, I'm not going to go any farther with that. Daryl's a terrific guy. He knows I love him, but boy, I'm not going to cut him any slack when it comes to that game, period. So, you know what? I'm going to say hi to Robert Brandon.
Okay.
I want to say hi to all the Ironmen, all the Constant Pursuit guys. We're here tonight with the Dynasty guys, and I guess if you haven't heard of Dynasty, you've been living in a cave.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a heck of a team, and we got Yosh here tonight. Not only a hell of a player, but just a very, very mild-mannered kid. Kind of people who really, really works good for this sport. Along with Eric. You guys, anybody that doesn't know Eric out there, you're going to enjoy talking to him tonight, too, because he's a very, very good person. What did Richard Wilcox say? Daryl quit. They may take just cookies and milk away.
Wow.
Oh, man. This is coming from a guy older than oil.
Oh, wow.
I got to tell you.
No kidding.
We love you, Rick. Yeah, we hope Rick's doing Rick's doing the cancer benefit. He's been the tip of the spear for this thing, and it's supposed to go off the 19th, I believe, of September. So I am hoping that really, really happens. And then Rich Telford is doing the North-South game, and that's going to be at Dave Bain's place. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. It's going
to be at West Coast Adventure Park.
That's right.
That's right.
Well, we mentioned Dave anyhow. Dave's a good guy.
Yep. Well, that's where the cancer benefit's going to be.
That's correct. Yep. So anyhow, the North-South game, that's going to be October 11th. And we'd like everybody to come out to that because it's the South. I've been getting some threats from the South.
I'm looking at the gun here. This thing's amazing.
It is. Eric's sitting over there watching this. I can't get this guy to talk because he's so stunned with the marker sitting here. I can't blame the guy. It's a beautiful, beautiful marker. Get over it now, okay? Whatever. It's terrific. We're going to help him, man. We're going to help him.
That's a beautiful one. I like it.
Yeah, I know it. I love it too. It's gorgeous, man. And you guys are going to see in a little bit too. They're going to show us how they build these things, and I got to tell you, they're phenomenal.
In Florida that I'm going back to.
Yeah, there you go. And then, real quick, next week we're going to have Rico Fernandez back on. We had Rico on a week ago. And it was terrific. He's a very, very good guy, and he's got a great field down there in Florida. Yeah. So we're looking forward to having him back on. He was a pretty good show, and I guess he's got a message for the paintball community that he's going to throw out there.
Really?
I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm just telling you that's what he said. And William Bailey just chimed in and said no super game this year. The virus is taking back over again, I guess. Huh?
I guess.
Yeah, one thing about that too, it gives these kids a lot of time to, put their pennies and stuff together and get a fine piece of equipment like this. Yeah, that just would work out terrific.
Plenty of time to practice with it in your backyard.
Oh yeah, believe me, this thing will take you from an amateur to a pro just by getting one of these things, huh? How terrific are they? Well, I'll tell you what.
What do you want to do? You want to talk? You want to bring Andy in here? You want to bring the guys in here? What do you want to do? This is your show.
Oh, well, I'm going to bring Andy in when I got these guys out here because I want
I'm
Andy to
I'm
meet him,
just
talk to him, and
sidekick.
stuff like that. So you're not a sidekick. You're
God.
just alongside me. There's a difference. I
okay.
don't know when you want me to say. Yeah, I got you.
Is that how you
I got you.
sleep at night? Okay.
So I tell you what, everybody. Why don't we go ahead and bring in Eric?
Okay.
I hate to throw you out, but we're going to bring in Eric and Yosh.
Yeah, why don't you grab? Yeah. See if Yoshi's available too.
Yep.
There he is.
Want to go get him?
He's right there.
Well, then hell, you won't have to do anything then, will you?
Grab this
So,
out of the way. Put this out of the way. And you guys are on.
Come on in, guys.
Come on down.
Here's the guys that, along with Alex, which is still probably back there working.
I think Alex is still grinding away back there.
There you go, just so you can hear everybody. All right, this is Yosh, Eric Crandall. You guys, first of all, why don't we start, Eric? Why don't you just tell us a little bit about how you guys really got going on this thing?
Well, Field One Paintball. I called Bob Long, or Bob Long called me about something else, and he said, "Hey, you want to buy me?" And I said, "I don't know, Bob. What are we talking about?" And I took a bunch of trips up to see him, and we talked about it more and more. And I talked to Ryan and Yosh and Alex about it, and we decided it was something that made sense. And fast forward 3.5, well, pushing 4 years. It happened in beginning of September was when we officially took over. So coming up on 4 years, and we got a new gun and a barrel kit and Dynasty shooting them, and we're making a go of it.
Speaking of Dynasty, this is one of the top players right here, I understand. Huh?
Oh, I don't know about top.
That's not what I heard.
Guys, that's for sure.
He's been doing it long enough. He ought to have it figured out by now.
Yeah. Yosh here, he works on these things, and I got to tell you, we watched him earlier back there. Like I said, very, very meticulous on what he was doing. They just check for everything, and then actually take it back and you actually field test it out there at your little range back there.
Yep. It's an important part of our process. You know, these guns are manufactured here in the USA. They're assembled by the team here at Field One, which includes, Dynasty professional players that have trained up on how these guns go together. And ultimately they get tested by one of our team guys, Alex Frazier or myself, before they go in a package and go out to a customer.
Yeah, I was looking at your valve setup that you guys have and stuff. Wish we could have dragged one of them out because they were just absolutely amazing.
Well, if you're referring to the nucleus engine, we actually do have a complete gun here. So
here we go, people.
We can pull one out.
Check this out.
Yeah, to put it simply, we came up with a new spool valve engine to go inside of our new gun, the Force.
Can you come in on this, Freddy?
Yeah.
No, we're going to bring it into you. This is something I want everybody to see. This is just bring it right up in there.
Yeah, I mean,
even closer.
Paintball guns these days are pretty high tech. And the Force is no different. We put a lot of thought and a lot of testing into the design of this spool engine, and kind of took the needs of our team, Dynasty, and tried to incorporate that into our equipment, which is, one of the coolest things about having and working at and developing a paintball gun and a paintball gun company is that we're constantly hands-on, and we have the team to test all of our stuff, and we have our minds with our experience of shooting virtually every single other paintball gun that's been on the market for the past 20 years to incorporate into our ideas. So we have, a great engineer and a great testing team, and ultimately we get to make paintball equipment that we want to shoot.
That looks like something off the space shuttle.
Yeah, right.
Because I looked at your old version, and that is just so space age looking.
Yeah, paintball guns in the past 10 to 15 years, they've shot really well. But as a player, I've felt like there were certain things that we wanted, a little more of this, a little less of that. And so one of the things that is really cool is we were able to incorporate those ideas. We developed our wish list with our engineer, and he put his knowledge of making paintball guns for, I don't know, the past decade or more into helping us develop this product. So now we've got a great gun for the team to shoot, and we're constantly working on it too. I mean, that's a big part of the design of our company is to, I mean, every design is really a work in progress. We're always looking to gain an edge here or there to make something better, even if it's a small thing that the end consumer, may not realize we've done. We're always looking to improve little things, make the product better. And we're small enough that we can pivot in that way. And so that's kind of an advantage.
And this is an electronic gun, everybody out there. And the bell coming out like that was incredible. I mean, that is just absolutely terrific.
Yeah, I mean, I think players these days have called for, simpler designs that are easy to take care of, easy to maintain, dependable stuff. And I can say from experience with, kind of being the team tech along with, Alex, who's taken on that role because we both work here at Field One. Our team needs simple equipment that just works too, so high up on our wish list was something that was easy to take apart, easy to maintain, little maintenance, lots of durability, and it just works. And we ended up with a paintball gun that points nice, shoots nice, and it's just
and
easy thing to
looks beautiful too. I got to tell you,
thank you.
The electronics. Who came up with the electronics, Eric?
Well, I mean, the electronics in general are a lot of that's a carryover from, some of it's a carryover from the Bob Long days. Everything is new, and we added a bunch of features and a bunch of different things to it. And we have a great electrical engineer who worked with us on things like the dual battery system. So it's designed to run off 2 AA's in the foregrip, but you also have the option to run it off a rechargeable battery in the grip frame. And there's a little switch you can switch back and forth to do that. So he's a pretty smart guy. We came up with the concept and worked with him on it, and he found a way to make it work.
How many balls can you shoot a second with this? I know the loaders can't keep up.
Right. I mean, that's usually the question, right? I mean, the capabilities of the gun are, 20 balls a second, something in that range.
Wow. That's like
we
a
had a
paintball blizzard.
We had a customer that bought one of the first forces off the line at World Cup and immediately took it home to his backyard and kicked the rate of fire up and got a fast loader on it. I think his was shooting like 19 balls a second out of the box. Wow. And a lot of the gameplay these days, it doesn't call for that,
Right.
Like we play 10.5 ramping. I do play in a tournament series in Australia that plays 15. But we were seeing that a lot of the guns weren't even capable of that, so we wanted to make sure that we had a gun that could cover that, a gun that was going to be a great shooter for those that like to play an uncapped semi, because we want, people want to shoot fast.
Yeah. When I started playing, that's what it was, is 15 man too.
Right.
I mean, it was, it looked like a big game for every game.
Well, it was 15 man, but it was,
as fast
out
as
in the
you
woods
can pull
with
the
as
trigger,
fast as you can pull the trigger and as fast as you can shake your loader.
And the fields are big. And you're absolutely right. That's right. That was the loader, was this.
Yeah. So now we're finding that, the guns are very capable. Usually the limiting factor will be, the paintball loader itself. A lot of paintball loaders out there will shoot, 15 to 19 balls a second. So you can get high rates.
Yep. Also, you guys put this barrel out.
Yep.
Why don't you show us a little bit about that barrel?
Yeah, that's our
Freddy, can you move it just a taste this way?
AccuLock barrel system, which
Freddy,
we came out with a while ago.
We launched AccuLock barrels 2 World Cups ago.
Yeah.
So check this barrel system out, people. This is pretty smooth.
Yeah, what's different about it is it's basically a 3-piece design. You've got the insert, but the insert screws into the gun. You've got the barrel back, which acts more like a sleeve, and then you have the barrel tip. And the reason we did this is twofold. One, we wanted to have an extremely durable insert or durable barrel back. Our guys travel all over the world. They're not the nicest to their equipment. And so we needed something durable for them. Second, the insert has this taper on it. I don't know if you can catch that, but yeah, you can see that has a taper. The barrel tip has a matching taper. So the tip actually sits in the back, or the insert actually sits inside the tip. And what that does is it eliminates the flat seam where the two pieces come together. And what we found is that's the place where paint and shell gets caught, which makes it harder to shoot through broken paint. So because there isn't that flat seam, the paint only has one place to go, and that's get blown out the barrel, which we find makes it easier to clear out broken paint if you do break a ball.
Now, you guys sell these barrels separately, correct?
Yep. They've got the autococker threads on them, so they fit on,
numerous guns.
90% of the guns. Yeah, I think Lux is a holdout with their own threads, and maybe Tippmann still has their own thread. But other than that,
I mean, it's a great upgrade for anybody who's getting their paintball gun starter package that has autococker threads, which is very common. But it's also a great upgrade for anybody who's trying to take their high-end equipment to the next level, because I think as more experienced players are seeing, there's lots of different grades, lots of different brands, lots of different sizes of paintballs out there. I mean, everything is marketed as 68 caliber, but
I've noticed that.
But the reality is that there's a range, and to get the best performance out of your paintball gun, you really should be shooting a barrel that has interchangeable bore sizes, or at least have different bored barrels in your gear bag so that you can switch whenever you switch paint.
It's just a terrific setup. Now, the markers are terrific, but you can order a custom one too, because you showed me one back there. What was that guy from?
So I think you're talking about the Scott Kemp Dynasty Signature Series gun.
Yep.
A really great design. So
it is.
So what we
Beautiful.
What we have going on, we do offer some standard colors that we basically always have in stock. Blue, red, gloss black, dust black. We have kind of a cool dust gray color that's been pretty popular. And then every once in a while we'll release a new solid color. But what we did for the team guys was we let each guy decide on his theme for his own signature series force. And so what you saw was Scott Kemp's version of his Blue Waves.
That's very cool.
Turquoise force. Yeah. I mean, you can check them all out on our website. We also have, dealers around the country and around the world that carry the guns. So if you want to pick one up, you can go in and check one out with them. But you can see all the signature series forces on our website. Each guy put a lot of thought into his design, and we work with Arc Anodizing in Texas to make those designs.
They're beautiful.
Reality. So
what is your website?
It's field1paintball.com.
All spelled out, field1paintball.com.
Very simple. Oh, that's something even I can remember.
Yours is behind you.
Oh yeah. I forgot mine was here.
Yeah, let's drag that out here. Come on. Show off, man.
This is my signature series force. Like I said, each guy on the team got a chance to come up with his design and his color pattern. I chose a dust nickel finish gun. It's got a really kind of unique shine and gleam to it. And it kind of is, I chose it because of, my first high-end paintball gun 50 years ago, whenever that was.
It's beautiful.
Probably more like 22 years ago.
Probably a lot more like that.
Off of the wall at a paintball shop was a dust nickel autococker, and I loved that gun. And I just, when that gun went on the wall, I thought to myself, I'm going to save up. I'm going to get that gun. And I shot that gun for years before, we made the change over to electronic markers.
Wow.
So this has a little bit of nostalgia in that way.
Very cool.
And also I saw a lot of, the respectable pro players around Mare Island shooting nickel plated autocockers and guns. And I thought, that's cool. That's a pro player's gun.
Yeah. I remember Mare Island. That's for sure.
You don't
started that one, man.
Stuff anymore.
Yeah.
No. Mark Gong said, say hi to you guys.
Mark Gong.
How's it going, Mark?
Yeah.
There's a Mare Island guy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Old Constant Pursuit guy too. Yeah. We used to practice out there. Matter of fact, I brought the first time anybody played on Mare Island was the Jim Lively tournament I brought there.
Yeah.
That was the first thing. And then I just kind of faded away from it. And you remember Mike took it over.
Yeah.
I won't say his last name. But yeah, he took it over. But I still went out there and played out there, and I had a good repertoire with him. And we did a lot of good things out there. We did the kid that was very sick and he's passed away now, but his mother had called me up and said that he had a birthday wish. He had a birthday coming up, and she wished his one big wish was to play paintball with me, right? So anyhow, she gave me this big schmeal. So I asked her for the name of the doctor, and she gave it to me. So I called the doctor up, and the doctor confirmed everything like that. And his birthday was a week later. So anyhow, I called up all my sponsors. First I called his mom and told him, I says, can he come out and play? And she goes, yeah, but he can't drive. But his friend can drive if it'd be all right for him to bring a friend along. I said, yeah, absolutely. So anyhow, make a long story short, I called up all my sponsors. Tom Kay from Automag, Tim Schloss from Tiger Stripes, Vince Goggles, just everything that I had, they sent it to me within 1 week. Well, the kid comes up and he shows up out there. And, I was happy to meet him. He was happy to meet me. And I said, you want to go play some paintball? And he goes, oh, I said, I'd love to play paintball with you, but I haven't got anything to do. And I said, well, you go in that trailer over there and change. He goes, I haven't got anything to change into. I said, you just go in that trailer, kid. He come out, he looked like a mini-me, too. As a matter of fact, Jerry Braun put both him and I on the cover of Paintball Sport that month.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very
so,
cool.
Maryland's got a lot of really good memories to me. My sponsors used to give me tons of stuff. I'd go out there, I'd take cases of paint and give to any kid that I seen out there that, didn't have anything, had a little hopper full and that was about it. I'd give them a case of paint. So Maryland, it means a lot to me, even now, even if it's gone.
Both of you.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely right.
There you go.
That's absolutely right. Guys, Andy Starrett he has the LA Foundation, and they have a big game coming up in this Saturday, July 11th. And I don't know if you know the story behind it.
I do, yeah.
Yeah.
I actually talk with Andy at least once a month.
Good.
And yeah.
Well, let's bring it. What do you say we bring him on and say hi to him, guys?
Sounds good.
Okay. Mr. Andy Starrett, people. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Fred? What's up,
Uh-oh.
guys? Eric.
Hear you.
Can't hear me?
Just got a little lag in the audio. But hear you now.
There is no leg at all.
There's no
Shut up,
lag.
Freddy.
What's
How you
up?
doing, Andy?
Hanging in there.
My microphone wasn't. Oh, there you go.
But I was gonna,
Wow,
Keep going.
beautiful.
field one, because if you can get Bud Orr to build brand new snipers for your auction, but Yosh got you a purple field one barrel, look at the combination. It goes perfect. Just saying.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, these guys here, I got to tell you, these guys have some terrific markers here. I just am so impressed. It's unreal, and to watch how they put them together and everything, I'm very, very impressed with them. So you got a big thing now on Saturday, right, my man?
We do. Actually, Yosh is he copped up a couple of the jerseys behind me that he autographed. Those are up there. And I was talking to B today, Yosh.
Excellent.
And
yeah.
I wanted to, I don't know if I really want to give Yosh the bad news, but in the battle of all the autographed jerseys, B is whooping everybody's butts. Even Fedorov.
That doesn't surprise me one bit.
You and Fedorov and Goldman.
Yeah, I'm not surprised,
B's got it. She's winning. Granted, the auction goes till Sunday or Saturday, afternoon. But she came out of the gate swinging, man. They started bidding on her jersey first, and I'm like, wow, beat Paxton for the win, man.
That's awesome.
You need to get on there and pump up the Dynasty Army to go get your value up on your jerseys. These are prime right here, and they're for sale. So, get to work.
Right on, buddy. Andy, you know Eric, right?
Oh yeah, I talked to Eric when we're at the NXL events and stuff. Yep, he's a supporter and came on board with the LA members.
Good to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Well, I got to see you guys when we were at the NXL events, which
Good deal.
Vegas was the last one.
How's everything looking for the weekend?
Out here, not bad. The despite the fact it's going to be probably 97 degrees. So it'll be a hot one, but there's a lot of interest. We're out working, or Mike, the owner of Dynamic Paintball, has been out working on the field. We're going to go out Thursday, Friday, and help him finish that off. Wheeze from the Iron Man, like you're talking about them, he's getting ready to come into town. He's bringing his whole family. He's excited. There's people coming in from Kentucky and Chicago and all over the place for it. So we don't know what the turnout will be. Hopefully we're not, it's not 500, obviously, because of the whole COVID thing, but we got everything set to space people out and have a good time. And we've got the speed and skill test things built. Those are ready to go. And McGuire's ready to start podcasting live. And the auction took off like wildfire with that too. So yeah, we're staged up and ready to have a good time, it looks like.
Good deal. Yeah, I was telling everybody about some of the things that you've got now. He's got a target set up. It's got 2 LED lights on each side, and you have to shoot the 2 lights out, if I'm correct, with your right hand, and then switch to your left hand and shoot the other 2 out. And it's going to be the fast gun competition. Is that what you were saying? It's
the lights out competition. Yosh has seen it because Colton was doing it at the World Cup. But we've got a marker set up with a tennis ball on the barrel. You've got to stand there and tap the light, switch hands, tap to the left. There's actually 4 of them. And try to see how many you can knock out in 30 seconds flat. There's prizes for grabs for that.
Yeah, Daryl Trent said to say hi to you.
Oh, yep. I know Daryl too.
Yeah, right on. And Tyler Too Tall Marnie said, Andy, you need any help finishing the setup on Friday?
Probably. Tyler's actually lives in Colorado Springs. So he can hit me up on Facebook on Messenger, and we'll need some help. I think Weez is even coming out to help that day and bringing a bunch of the modern day pirates with him.
Oh, good deal.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Hey, Andy, where is the auction? Where can people see what's up for bid?
If you want to go and put down some big money on a Yosh jersey, you go to allyremembered.org and click on the charity tab or up top or on the link. The actual auction link is in there. It's a little too long for me to say it here.
Okay, but allyremembered.org, and then you ought to be able to find it.
Easy to find through the website. Yeah, I was on there the other day. It looked like you guys were loaded up with good stuff.
Yeah, there's even, and you two should get on this too. I've got a all original Constant Pursuit Captain Fred jacket.
I've heard of the Captain Fred jacket.
The only one.
The Captain Fred jacket's sitting in this basement right here with me right now. And it's up on the auction block as well. Nice. And even Richard Wilcox, and then some Dogs of War stuff, some patches and a shirt. And then I had somebody else hitting me up right before the show asking if there was another one that he could get his hands on and buy. So I think I'm wiping Wilcox out of his shirts from Dogs of War for that too. It's good. It's all for a good cause.
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm sure all of us, we're more than happy to help you. I know I definitely am. I enjoy talking to you. I enjoy. Now you are going to sell those. You're not going to keep those, right?
Yeah, I gotta pump these though, obviously. So Bud Orr, we all know who he is, and Dan Colby. I think you know who he is, Fred. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yeah,
these guys are both on my board of directors for Alley Remembered. So there are a couple of guys in the background helping run the whole show. But Bud decided to come out of retirement and built these 2 snipers, brand new. They're all original WGP. Minus the fact my purple barrel's on this red one. And that's not coming with the auction. That goes back on my marker. He's autographed both of them.
Very good.
So they're right there. They come with wood military Thompson stocks that Bud had been hoarding forever. They're actually authentic U.S. military all wood stocks. I don't even know what those are worth. That's why they've got these long rails on the back of them. And then Mortal Airs put in 2 of their 77, just like the one Yosh has got in front of him, the Immortalite tanks that are coming with them, and then Virtue topped them off with some Spire hoppers. So
Wow.
Very cool.
So whoever gets it gets the whole setup then, huh?
Yep, they'll get the marker, the hopper, and the tank, and the autograph all in one shot. So there's been some good bidding on them already. And again, these are the only 2 brand new snipers that Bud's produced since he sold War Games. Probably the last 2 markers he may ever make. So one of a kind, sort of. Just going back in the day, but proud that he did that and made them. And I've been holding them all day. Like, I got to wait till the last minute of the auction to see how bad this is going to cost me.
Yeah, don't wear the anodizing off it now.
Yeah, right. I'm being careful. We're not touching the signatures or anything. And I wiped his fingerprints off just so nobody tried to do the tape thing and be like, I got Bud's fingerprint.
Yeah, and Ian Ferrari, I believe, just posted the site.
Fearless Paintball. He's another non-profit with his Fearless that's into kind of everything. He helps nonprofits and stuff. Great guy. I love him to death.
Right on. Yeah, my daughter even chimed in. She said she's looking at the auction site right now, and there are tons of really cool items.
Yeah, there's even leads. Planet Eclipse didn't send any markers, which is fine because we've got some one-of-a-kinds that couldn't have matched unless they, made a retro angel. But Lead's sent over a box of all one only Planet Eclipse stuff that he made for prototypes, hats, shirts, some sleeveless jerseys and things like that. There's only one of them on planet Earth. They never sold them. And he sent the whole box of all that stuff. It's up on the auction site too. So there's a lot of unique things up there.
Nice.
Well, we hope that it goes excellent for you. We hope everybody has a great time.
Yeah.
We hope you make a ton of money for the foundation. And, I'm always here anytime you need a hand with anything, buddy. You know that.
You're going to come out, but unfortunately your wife told you no, but that's all right.
Yeah, I should put the kibosh on that.
I got your jacket, but I won't be wearing it when it's 100 degrees outside. So
yeah, I got the picture of you wearing it, though.
Who would not put on? I remember seeing you in that jacket in the magazines and stuff.
Yeah.
I think you even had it on when we were in St. Louis out at Sells during all those things way back in the day. Why would you not want to put that on? It's paintball history.
You're the man. I appreciate that very, very much. Coming from you, it means a lot, pal.
Yeah, well, should be a good time.
Yeah, you guys want to say something to him?
It's great to see you, Andy. It's unfortunate that everything has been on pause for a while, but it sounds like you guys have an exciting event, and I wish you the best with the auction and keep up the good work.
I'll be back in touch with you because we've got some kids like we were talking about that. It seems like every kid that we come across that's a domestic violence survivor that's been through a traumatic experience that we don't even want to talk about on this show. The first time I ask them, what's your favorite team? Why do they always say Dynasty?
I don't know. That's pretty awesome, though. So anything we can do to help,
That's why I keep coming to you, because nobody's said, Aftershock or Houston Heat or AC Diesel or anything else. They always go Dynasty. I'm like, yeah. Well,
right
okay. You know some of them. Let's see what we can do.
There you go.
Yeah, good luck with the auction. I'm gonna have to get on there and see about getting one of those snipers. That was my favorite gun to shoot back in the day when I used to play paintball. And
how much is in your checkbook, and which color do you want? And I'll stop.
I think I'd go blue over red. And those wooden stocks, man. Bud used to sell those. That was an upgrade on those snipers.
Yes.
That, when I first early 90s.
I actually have two of those at home. Yeah, I never used them because Bud gave me a cocker back in the day, but I always shot the mag. So I've actually still got the two wooden stocks. Yeah, you ran them with the wooden stock, and then you ran vertical with like a 3.5 ounce tank, and that was more than enough with your 45 round hopper. Yep. Boy, you do go back. You look so young, man. God bless it. I didn't play in the tube fed days. Oh, okay. But yeah, I remember the ammo box and then the little view loader and. Well, hey, Andy, we wish you nothing but the best. Anybody out there that's listening, please get on and check out their site and check out the auction. And if you're anywhere in the area, go out and check out the big game that they're going to have this Saturday in Aurora, Colorado.
It's out of Dynamic Paintball and Airsoft. We've even got the guys from the Colorado Airsoft Association. There's a couple teams and stuff. Since Mike introduced that out at the field, they're setting up a booth too. And so everybody will kind of get to play with the guns and check that out. We might even grab some airsoft stuff and run out there on the field and just try. I've played it before, but just for the heck of it, because why not? It's all supporting the charity and
right
sport too. So,
well, you're the man. You have a safe weekend. Have a good time, and I'll be talking to you probably Sunday or the first part of next week. I'll give you one day to rest, and I'll get a hold of you and find out how it went.
I'm just going to box this up right now for Eric.
Perfect.
And his credit card limit's going to cover it, so I'll just box it up now.
Well, I see that Tyler Too Tall Marnie said, and I quote, "You're not getting that blue one." So there may be some competition for it. It looks like.
Again, brand new snipers, not used, brand new.
Well, you'd have been a good used car salesman.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, Andy. Well, you stay safe, buddy, and thanks for being on tonight. I appreciate it very much.
Thanks for having me on, and good luck. If we ever see you guys on the field again.
Yeah.
See
you at an event
hopefully
someday.
World Cup.
Sure we will.
I'll talk to you again down there if that goes.
We'll be there. Yep. All right, buddy. You stay safe, man.
Bye.
All right. Bye. Good guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Real good guy. I see we got Uncle Kevin linked up there, huh?
Yep.
You know Kevin Donaldson, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talk to him? No.
Nah. Yeah, punch him in. Punch him in.
No, I'm taking the ball out of the mouth. Sorry, buddy.
Oh, wow. Now you got two. Oh, sorry.
Nice. See what I have to put up
I'm
with?
trying to help. I'm trying to help over here.
Jeez.
Uncle
Hey.
Kev, how you doing, buddy?
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Doing
Good, how you doing?
good here. Just sitting here surrounded by all these. Can I pick this up?
Absolutely, yeah. Handle.
All these fantastic markers, man.
Dude, I got to get my hands on one of those.
I got it. I think this would even make an old guy like me look good again. I'm not really sure, but man,
Well, when I play against Ryan and the guys next week in Massachusetts, that BKI All-Star Pro team in Massachusetts next week, I'll get a look at one of them.
There you go. Yeah, I know Ryan will have some out there running demos and stuff. I'm sure he'd be happy to put one in your hands. Let you chase him around a little bit.
yeah,
My airball guys will probably want to shoot it, so we'll have to talk.
Right on.
right on. So how's everything looking? I know you guys are going to do the one over in England. That's still looking like it's going to go.
Oh, definitely. We've got a couple others going too. Looks like we're going to be doing one in Canada. We're going to be doing one in Eastern Europe, one in Latin America, and then hopefully one on the West Coast as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, I'll be at those. Anything Uncle Kevin does. And I'll be at the North-South game. You know that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
the East-West game. The East-West game. That's the one I'm looking forward to.
Oh, you should come out to the North-South, man.
Yeah.
Come on, you can play for the South. This way you get used to
for the
you
South.
get used to losing, man.
Yeah.
Okay,
play for
the
the South.
West. These guys are all amped up to come after you, I'm telling you.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen with this goddamn virus,
Well, next year, at least ours will come off next year. I'm hoping everything will be done by then. Yeah, we're kind of sweating the North-South game here, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no. We'll be good next year, I think.
Yeah.
Frank Connell, we played a 7-man airball uncapped semi event in Jersey just this Sunday, and Frank Connell played with my kids. So now he's going to come out. He wants to command for me down in the East-West game.
Oh, does he really?
Yeah, I got Connell coming now.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I got all kinds of people here. We gotta get our date set because I got everybody bugging me about the date. Hey, when's it going to happen? When's it going to happen? Well, it's not going to happen this year, obviously. It's going to happen next year, but we'll keep everybody informed, and then maybe you can throw out the dates for some of your other ones that you got going.
Well, once we get the dates nailed down, there's a lot a lot of work getting dates that aren't going to, we're not going to have a conflict with, NXL and some of the other stuff that's going on.
Exactly right. Yeah, which makes it kind of hard, actually, too.
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin, do you know where the Eastern Europe one's going to be yet?
Well, we're looking at either Czech Republic or Croatia.
Nice. I've been wanting to get out there. It sounds like a decent excuse.
Yeah. Well, it's all woods ball, so you could definitely come back out and do that.
Yeah, well, that's what you and Marcus got going in England too, is the woods ball. Are all of them woods ball?
What's that?
They're all woods ball?
They're all woods ball. They're all just straight up woods ball. 7-man everywhere, but my New York event's still 10-man.
Still 10. Hell, that's where we met. I think that's
the World Cup, 1990.
That's what I mean. That's when we started woods ball. Yep. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, I refed you guys for that one.
Yeah, you did. You
did. Because we were never allowed. We were never allowed to play it.
Yeah, well, you guys did a terrific job reffing it, though. You got to have good refs, or otherwise everything else sucks, man.
Yeah. Yep. No, the Blasters played like one World Cup in our entire career, except for my divisional X-ball teams have been playing it. But we played one. That was it, 95. And like I said to you before, Freddie, I'm 1 for 1 on World Cups. I played one, won one.
There you go. That's a record.
Yeah.
Statistically, that's a very good record.
Quit lay your head. That's what they say.
It's no dynasty, though.
Oh, there you go.
We're not batting 1,000. That's for sure.
No. But you guys are definitely the best. You guys are definitely the best there ever was, and probably the best that ever will be.
Thanks. Well, hopefully we still have some years left in the tank, and we definitely have a good group of guys now that can continue the legacy.
Yeah, you guys are still doing fine. I still watch what you're doing.
And he's awesome markers, man. You should see him. We got to watch him put these things together back there, Kevin. I got to tell you, they are a piece of work, and the engineering, the precision that these guys have put into it's really terrific.
Well, I can't wait to see one. I'll have to buy one because I've got one of everything ever made. So I'm going to wind up getting one just based on. I mean, I'm talking back to #1 Splatmasters and shit.
Yep, that's right, baby. Hell, that's what I started with.
I still got it. One of the original Bud Orr Commandos. I've got when we were sponsored by Bud when he first came out with the Commando back in 87 or 86 or whatever it was. I got that still. I got termite guns that Aaron built me in the 80s and Carter comps, low number Carter comps. I even got it. The only chrome sniper, Thompson sniper Bud ever made. I have still.
Oh, really?
Yeah, total chrome everything. Chrome 6-pack on it.
The 6-pack.
One of Tom K's original 6-packs.
Yeah.
Two changers.
Yeah, I brought out a 6-pack. I don't know, a couple of months ago. I brought it out. I can't remember who the hell looked at it, but he goes, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah.
Didn't even know what it was.
That was one of those great paintball items that lasted about 3 months.
Yeah, it did. But, it was a bomb when it first came out because, you weren't changing a single CO2, man. You had 6 of them bad boys.
6 12 grams, yeah.
That's right, man. You were good for 60 shots. Look out.
And it was great. It was great
because push on the left.
You could get more like 20 shots out of a CO, one of the two little.
Not on my marker.
20 good shots. But what we did is we took, Freddie, how it had that little trap door on the side that kind of deflected the CO2s.
Yep.
We cut those off, and the CO2s, we do 3 shots, pull that thing, and they were like rockets shooting across the field. Because they used to jam up all the time.
They did that. I remember. I remember. You remember the Quicksilver that? Yeah. I sat up there. I had one of the first ones that Palmer ever made. He made it when I went up to his garage one time where he was working. He had it out and he goes, "Oh, check this out." And I got to tell you, that was the bomb, man. I wasn't unscrewing nothing and putting a 12 gram in and screwing it back in again, man. Just put it in and push the lever. So, and then now look what we got.
I know. Hard to believe, but man, I'm doing this 37 years. So, people always ask me, what was the first gun modification that you ever remember? And I tell them it was electrical tape on my index finger from pulling that goddamn cocking bolt on the fucking nail spot, you know?
Yeah, that's right. PGP.
The PGP
Yeah,
was on the pump handle. The nail spot.
There wasn't even a
Yeah, I know
PGP.
it. Wait, you
Wasn't
pinch-
even
I
a
pinched my little
PGP yet.
finger. Yeah.
Was a nail spot 007 and, you know, and oil-based paint. No chrono, shooting 500 feet per second. We used to
There
put
you
such
go.
heavy springs in those things.
Flying everywhere.
UVEX shop goggles.
Well, you know, when I first started, we took and you'd buy the paint. Obviously, they come in 10-round tubes. So I would buy a case, and the case consisted of 10 tubes, and they were $3 per tube, $30.
10 of those aluminum tubes.
Yeah. Well, mine were plastic. I got the aluminum ones too, but then they went to the plastic. The plastic was great, and I still got at home. I've got like 10 plastic ones all wrapped together. I don't know how the hell I loaded. I guess I'd pop all the caps off and dump it in my new big hopper that you could put more than one paintball in at a time, you know.
Well, that's how we counted out 100 rounds of paint at the field, was 10 tubes taped together.
There you go.
Bagging up bags of 100.
There you go.
Yep.
That was our tool.
Yeah, we used to go out there and have bandoleros, you know, with all the little
12
tubes on
grams
it.
and
Yeah.
10 rounds.
Oh yeah.
The JT harnesses. The JT harness was like such a great invention. And then when Bud came out with the ammo box, we would buy the M1 carbine ammo belts from like the Army surplus store. Take one of Bud's ammo boxes, put a plastic paint tube on the nipple on the bottom, and then you just throw away the whole hopper and put another hopper on, because there were no pods or loaders or anything back then.
That's right. Yeah, you know, I got pictures myself when I started, and that's exactly where we got our stuff, was the Army Navy store in Vallejo. Yeah. Yeah, I had the belt and little pouches and stuff on the side. Oh yeah, we're badass. There's no
jungle boots.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Use camouflage.
I can show you pictures of me. You crack up, man. I got all the old camo on. I got the face paint and stuff like that. You know, it was. I look back on it now, it was a joke, but back then it was the thing, buddy.
Yeah.
So, you know, Daryl said earlier he didn't think you're going to be able to come on, man, because he didn't think the home was going to let you out this late.
You know, that guy's just getting off on giving me shit, you know.
Yeah, he also said something about, are you still eating solid foods?
Oh, I still got all my teeth and I still got my hair, you know.
Oh, hey, I didn't put you on to tease me about hair here. I got it. Just keep on the back of my head now. That's all. It's from
tease him, that kid.
I'm so fast that it just kind of rolled backwards.
Yeah, I Daryl. Daryl, he's a good guy.
No, I know. I love Daryl, but hey, that don't mean I don't like messing with him. Daryl and I messed with each other for years.
Wilcox calling me old. That's something, man. I mean that.
Oh yeah. What do you call him?
That fucking guy. That fucking guy should be in the backyard building an ark or something.
Oh no, he should be looking for a mate that looked like him to put on the ark. That's my boy.
Wilcox.
So all right, Kev. Well, I'll tell you what, buddy. We appreciate very much you staying up and coming on tonight. Everybody, you know, Kevin and I are working on the East-West game here, and hopefully we're going to get this thing nailed down, but we'll definitely get it nailed down before the end of this year. And then next year, we hope to get 500 good people together and have one hell of a good time. Am I right, buddy?
Absolutely, Fred. Absolutely.
Right on.
Hey, guys, to make sure that Greenspan finds me so I can look at one of those markers, okay?
I'll let him know.
All right, let him know.
Right on. Yeah, we're a corsage, so he knows how to find you.
He knows how to find me. I'm the guy cursing. I'm the guy cursing at my guys all the time. I'm easy to find.
Have fun at that 10 minutes. Sounds like good times.
Oh, it is. Great time. Yeah, stay in touch. Stay in touch. Definitely get out and play.
Absolutely.
All right, brother. You stay
right,
safe. I'll be talking to you next week.
You too. Take care, guys.
All right, man. Kevin Donaldson, everybody. Master Blaster forever.
Yep.
The Master Blasters, whenever we do the World Cup, they would always be the refs.
Yeah, Jerry was the best ref, wasn't he?
I like Jerry, so I'm not going to comment on that. You know, when I did my television show down at ESPN, I had Jerry down there as a ref because, you know, I put all my buddies and my sponsors on there, obviously, which made it a #1 show too, you know. Mm-hmm. But Jerry was a ref down there, and, you know, you can always tell who Jerry was by the way he runs. So, yeah, just not very quick and not in a straight line. But Yeah, Jerry's a good guy. I owe Jerry a lot. Gave me a lot of cover shots on his magazine, which I appreciated very, very much.
So I have a question about the guns.
Shoot.
We're getting back to the guns.
Come on in here, Fred.
On your website, on the website, if you wanted to pick it, like different colors and stuff like that for the the accents, can you pick?
So we don't have accent kits available yet. Right now, we have. I guess we're working at a 9th signature series gun, so there are a lot of options out there. There's kind of a flavor for everybody.
Right on.
But we kind of let the team guys, as one of the perks of playing on the team, kind of direct the look of their signature series force. So each guy kind of got his chance to put his own flavor on it. And we're going to constantly come out with new stuff. So like we had a special Dynasty splash run. We'll have some other special anodized colors coming out, in the coming months. And I would say people can rest assured that they will be able to get what they want.
Nice.
Yeah, at some point we'll be able to do custom guns for people. At this point, to be honest, we're just trying to keep up on the sales we have for the guns and the colors we have.
You guys have your color schemes, and then you have the signature series.
Right.
As we get caught up,
kind of
we'll
a cool
start
thing
offering more
that you
things.
guys came today, because like Arturo's gun here, these guns show up at the shop. They get assembled, tested, and packaged up, and they're gone within a couple of days. So it's kind of a lucky thing that we had some signature guns here.
Yeah, well, obviously it's a hot item.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it. It's
there's been a
it's
really
terrific.
good response to it. And
yeah,
I
everybody
think,
out there, I just want to tell you guys that, like I say, it's hard to go out and play paintball right now. I don't know how the virus thing's going to go, but now's a good time to upgrade.
Yeah.
If you guys are looking for a marker that is screaming, there they are.
And the price point for getting a signature series, a limit, like, was it a limited production thing?
I mean, limited, but we don't really say it that way because
Right.
we don't have a cap on the numbers right now. There's just there will be a time when we stop making them and move on to the next thing. So if you want a piece of Arturo's gun or Alex's gun or Ryan's gun,
Or
definitely. Yeah, or my gun. Definitely a good time to get your hands on one now because they won't always be available.
Eric, what kind of guarantee comes with this when you get it?
That's a great question. I believe they have a 1-year warranty. Some of the electronics, the warranty is a little bit different. But basically, if you have a problem, we're going to take care of you. I mean, we replace stuff if we can. We've had people scratch stuff, bend stuff, break stuff where they acknowledge it's their issue. And, if we're able to help them out, we help them out. We're
terrific.
We're a small shop, and, you call us, you're going to talk to me or Yosh or Alex. We're the ones putting your guns together, packaging them, building your parts kit. Guns don't leave here without, every part being handled by us.
Right.
Yeah, I watched you guys when you were putting them together out there. I was just, after you put it together, fires it, checks everything for leaks. And by the way, none of them leaked that he put together. So anyhow, and then you take them back. They got a little firing range. You take it back and fire them. And they're done very, very well. And you can tell that these guys have put their heart into this thing. It's not just slamming them out there and getting them out there. It's definitely a terrific marker. If you get a chance, check them out.
Yeah, the care on it, it's unbelievable. It's like, I was watching you put it together. It's like one gun at a time, going back there. And, I know it's painstakingly, takes a long time, but you know what? That's the type of customer service that I would like. That knowing that you went through all the gun, tested it, made the chrono card, put it next to the gun. And
they're built with love.
Yeah,
we're not ordering these things from Taiwan.
Right.
Yeah,
we have a lot of pride in this product.
Yeah, it makes people confident.
We've worked on for a long time, and we're accessible. You asked, what type of guarantee you have if you get a force, and that's basically that we're going to be here for you. We're going to take care of you. We're going to make sure you're happy with it, and we get to be very hands-on with the guns and with each customer. So that's a benefit.
Yeah. Why don't you come back around here, Freddy? You can stand over here.
That's okay. Well, I gotta work the mouse and everything else like that. So I'm good.
You good?
This is
Oh,
your
Brian,
name's
you see, hi,
on
guys.
the show.
There you go. That's Freddy's hand.
That's my
Okay.
hand. I'm good.
Okay, guys. Well, I guess we kind of burned through this hour. It's been terrific. I can't thank Eric and Yosh enough for letting us have the opportunity to come down here and shoot live at their facility, and to let us go in the back and watch them actually make some of these markers. And I got to tell you, these are beautiful, but some that they got in the back room are just.
I know you like that Scott Kemp gun.
I love that one. It was terrific. So, everybody out there, get on their website one more time.
Field1paintball.com.
Check us out, field1paintball.com. We've got the AccuLock barrel system. We've got the Field 1 Force. And, as soon as we have paintball going all over the country again, then we'll have, some opportunities to demo the guns, and we'll have our team traveling around and, be able to get a gun in your hand so you can try it out.
You get a chance, check it out. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Daryl just said make a mech gun.
There you go. Good idea,
there
Daryl.
You go.
Thank you.
And then somebody else chimed in earlier and said something about asking when the
MVP2. When we can figure out how to make these things and put these things together fast enough, we'll do the MVP2 in the next version.
Yeah, there's a lot of projects in the works. This is our priority right now. There's a good demand for them, so we want to make sure that we're keeping up with it and getting people their force when they order it.
And they're flying off the
they're
flying off the shelves.
Getting the attention they need.
At what is it? PB Nation? Not PB Nation. ANS Gear.
Cool. ANS Gear has most of the Signature Series guns in stock. We've got a number of dealers around that have them in their stores, on their wall, on their websites. So there are opportunities to get them.
Very cool.
Yeah, if you want to see them, you can go to our website.
Yeah, go to the website and check them out, everybody. Like I say, now's a good time you want to upgrade. Now's a good time to do that.
Yeah, and if anyone's going to be at the BKI 10-man, I think Kevin said it was next weekend, we are going to have a presence there with some loaner guns.
Yeah. So
people can try them out and shoot them and see if you like it, right?
Terrific. I also want to mention, we have our webcast, but, Steve McGuire's out there. Brad Gruitt, these are guys that they have some great podcasts. If you get a chance to watch them, Behind the Bunker, the Command Bros, you get a chance to watch all these guys. And also I want to mention Rick Bailey up in Vancouver. He has Splatoons. And he did a comic back in 2000. It was terrific. But then he had some family issues with his son. And so anyhow, he's getting back into it, and I'm kind of partnering up with him on some things right now. So we're going to bring the cartoon back, and also probably going to do some kind of the comic book and a television video cartoon also. So you want to kind of be looking out for that. So Rick, my hat's off to you up there, buddy, in Vancouver. And Daryl, we want to say goodnight to you, buddy. You're a good guy. You go ahead, hobble back to the refrigerator.
Vote yes for fantasy baseball, Daryl.
Right on. Okay, guys, you know what? We appreciate very much these guys let us come down here. Field 1, terrific place. The Force, boom. Hell of a marker, guys. Check it out. Please check it out. So from myself, Yosh, Eric, Freddy, till next Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Pacific time, I say play hard, play safe, play fair. Till next week, you guys stay safe out there, huh?
Thanks, guys.